Bow now 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 now.
Wow. It's a really good bass line. You should write music. Imagine if I was just wearing a dress right now, and not only could you see, but also had to smell my bowls. It'd be a tough gig.
Probably get a stapler and just...
Thanks, Obama.
Bacon cream pies in your mom's eyes. Bacon cream pies all the time.
Anybody see my shoe?
I hate tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
Can't find it. I'm
That's
looking
just a
everywhere.
thing, and it's not even true.
Please, I have to drive home.
I think about you, and I have to say
Have an
it
edible
was
earlier.
hard to leave you
I
alone.
think I'm gonna shit my pants.
Please, God, help me leave you alone.
So what do you think's scarier? Do you think like sci-fi horror or fantasy horror is like what do you think's creepier? If you opened up your window and you looked out,
Fantasy horror.
you think that like a zombie in your yard would be scarier than like an alien? See, like that's what I'm saying. Like fantasy
I don't
horror.
know. Zombies aren't that scary because we've been exposed to it for so
You think so?
much.
Okay, so like
Because The Walking Dead, like after watching the first couple episodes, you're like, okay, it's not scary.
But here's the thing. That's only one representation of what a zombie is, though.
I know. And then you've got
If you look at Resident Evil, those zombies fucking horrifying. Some of them are smart.
A lot of them are scary, but I mean, like everybody was playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Right. They're not scary.
No. But I think that the thing about zombies though is they kind of like sit in that middle section between sci-fi and fantasy. They can go either way, right? Like you can have like magically raised zombies, or you can have like the Resident Evil style zombies where it's like reanimation, you know?
Yeah.
But like, okay, so like what about like werewolves and vampires?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how would that sit next to like cosmic horror? Yeah, like aliens. Yeah. Or like,
I would say, dude, Alien from Alien is like really scary.
it's horrifying, right? But I think a lot of what makes it, so scary though is the environment. Like, because they're all in a tight place, you know, when they run into them. I think if you,
but it would be terrifying because they're very large, posted up right there. I think vampires are terrifying.
Vampires are pretty
because they like, you know, you can't let them in or whatever.
Yeah, but that's
like
the
imagine
thing,
a vampire knocks on your door in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
and he's just like. And it's not a dude, it's a fucking sex babe.
Yeah.
And she's just like, come on, let me in there, you know, trying to suck your dick. And you're just like...
I think you would have to be a pretty stupid person to let anybody in your house late at night.
I know, I think, what do they do in the movies? Just like, oh, I've been shot, or I don't know.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. I've even seen like one movie where they were like, oh, hi, I'm here with the
most
of
the vampire movies that I see, though, like, they don't come to your house.
No,
they just kill you while you're outside.
I know. But that you know, there's a lot of different types of portrayals of vampires in movies too. You know.
Yeah.
But I think like, dude, imagine. No, hear me out.
Okay.
Vampire who works for fucking like a electrician, and you just invite him into your house to come fix your shit. Dude.
That'd be way better.
I know.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's like, dude, I can never get invited in. You know, and it's like, well. I've got a steady income on blood, you know. It's just
and money.
I mean, yeah, like it just mix it 2 and 2 with my job, bro. Like you just got to get on. And he's just like, bro, come on, man. You got to get on board, man. You can come work at my company.
Dude, imagine a vampire's got a bong, but it's full of blood.
Dude, he would make so much money too, because he could just get anybody to come work at his company.
Yeah.
He'd be fucking huge.
Yeah.
Biggest company of all time.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not going to pay out though when you kill them.
All right, ACS, we know what's going on.
Yeah.
Air Comfort Solutions. What do you got selling in there? It's you know, and in their best interest, they could probably just do like the best prices possible.
Yeah.
Because they're getting 2 for 1.
So
here's 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah. Here's the question though: like, how long does the invite last? Like, if you invite them in, are they just allowed to come back whenever they want? So that's what's really scary is they come in, they do the electricity, and then they wait like a year, dude.
And then they come suck you off again.
Yeah. No. They don't get you while they're working because you need people to live to have them pay out. If you go in and you kill them,
you don't kill them. You just wait till they're sleeping. You suck them off.
I think we're talking about a different type of vampires. Yeah. I'm not talking about the fucking vampires from X-Hamster, buddy. I'm talking about the fucking actual vampires. Like Salem's Lot shit, dude.
I mean, they don't kill you, right? And they don't have to kill you.
I don't know, man. Like, that's the thing. There's a lot. Some of them.
Okay, so what's always been weird is that they can bite you and kill you, or they can bite you and turn you into a vampire.
In some lores, though, if you get bit, there's no choice. You just turn into a vampire.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, because it's just a disease.
You don't die, though?
Because sometimes it's a disease.
What if they bite you, but also like rip your head off and kill you? Can you turn into a vampire and be immortal?
I think in like the Blade universe, yeah.
No shit.
I think so, yeah. Blade's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I think I watched the first one and that's it.
Yeah. You missed out, man, because they get kind of cheesy, but Wesley Snipes never stops giving it his all.
Yeah.
And they're not going to do it. I know they're not going to do it. But if he came back in the new Blade movie as Whistler, it would literally be perfect. He's Whistler, an old man now. Yeah.
Harry Winkler. The bees.
The fucking
Henry. Fuck. Henry Winkler.
That's okay. He deserved the bees after he did that whole jump in the shark bullshit, dude.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Hey. Cover that motherfucker in sharks.
Shit. God damn. Yeah, dude, vampires are scary, I think, just the fucking whole aesthetic. And then what I don't know, werewolves, man. Okay, so in the new fucking what was I talking about? You fucking goggling a fucking bottle over here.
I'm trying not to cough, dude.
Hold on. Yeah. There's another one back there too. There's two more on the ground. Shit. The Black Mirror.
Okay.
So there's a werewolf one. And I'm thinking, do something creative with the werewolf thing cuz it's Black Mirror, right? Yeah. They're going to do something creative with it. No. It's bullshit. It's just regular fucking werewolf shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of scary. It's hot babe. One of the hottest babes in fucking cinema has to be. She's fucking choice. But she's like driving somewhere to get drugs or something. She's like an actress. And she drives somewhere and she fucking hits something in the road and you think that she killed somebody. Like you think it's like,
I feel like that's a classic horror trope, dude.
Right. And then she gets out of the car and then it cuts the scene and goes somewhere else. And then later on, she's nowhere to be found. She's been hiding out and everything. And she goes to this rehab center, like abandoned rehab center with like a bunch of fucking people trying to... Well, it turns out she's a werewolf, right? But she got bit by whatever she was fucking hit with the car, right? So she probably hit a werewolf and then got bit by the werewolf.
That's tough, dude.
Right. So
she got bit by a fucking...
She's hiding out, and
it's the Spider-Man.
All these journalists they found where she is at, so they sneak in and they find her and they take a bunch of pictures from outside the building, but they can't really see, so they break in. And she's in there, and she's got this fucking metal thing chained up on her neck, and she's all chained up on everything. And she's like sweating profusely, and everybody's just like just snapping photos of her, just like, what the fuck? And then one of them is like, dude, what the fuck's going on here with all this shit? And she's like, you gotta get out, you gotta run, blah, blah, blah. And she starts morphing, and then it's like one of the most sus morphs of all time. It was just like, what the fuck is this? It's just classic morph, and then the face morphs, and you're like, okay, now it's super bad CGI.
Yeah, I know. I hate that. They're never going to get it right.
They're never going to get a good
They
morph.
always should just do it off screen.
I know. But anyway, she morphs and then breaks through the chain. No, they break the chains off of her first.
Yeah.
And then she morphs. Yeah. And then she fucking eats everybody, and one of them gets away, or two of them get away. They go to this diner, and there's a cop in there, and they're like boarding up they break into the diner, and they start boarding up everything. The cop's like, what the fuck? Y'all are under arrest. And then this fucking thing, I mean, it chased them all the way down to this diner and broke in and killed everybody in there.
Jeez.
Yeah. And except for one.
That didn't happen during Teen Wolf. That's crazy.
Teen Wolf, dude, is a great movie. I love it. Surfing USA.
Dude. Yeah. I've always wanted to jump on the roof of a fucking car.
I mean, I only liked one.
I think it's the only one that matters, yeah.
Yeah.
But man, I'm a big fan of like practical effects versus the CGI. Anyways, I would much rather have a person with prosthetics than it be like I realize that's got to suck.
I mean, they did a good job when it was fully morphed.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But like during the morph, I was.
No, I know, but I just mean in general. Like we were talking about that, and it had me start thinking about something that's actually kind of silly. And I don't want to delve too deep into it. I just want to make like one statement about it. But it's fucking when they changed how Yoda looked in Star Wars. He used to be a creepy little moldy puppet thing
in the
originals.
2000 series.
No. They replaced him. If you go back and you watch the movies on Disney now, they put CGI in those movies.
In the new ones?
In the old movies, they CGI'd over the fucking
What?
It looks bad, dude.
He looked bad in the originals. Dude.
I know, but I liked it better. It looked better than it fucking. It looked like it was actually there. It looked like shit, but it looked like it was there in front of him.
Shit, but it did look like he was kind of real.
It looked like it was in the same fucking room, and that's all that matters. Because now it doesn't. It looks like they fucking have an astral projection of a fucking Martian.
Everything they did in that movie looked like it was like it was not a green screen, but like a fucking They set it up with shitty trees and everything.
I love the old Star Wars aesthetic, dude. The coolest thing about all of it.
Okay, so that is what I attribute sci-fi to, is old Star Wars. Now, the 2000s, I think they're way better, the 2000s ones, or the 90s or whatever.
I think it's a really shit take, but okay.
I think they're way better, honestly, but they, like...
I'm going to dox you.
I don't attribute it, like, original, or, like, sci-fi as much as
I don't think
that. And I don't know why.
I don't think Star Wars had anything to do with sci-fi, really. I think it
definitely is.
No, I know it is sci-fi. It definitely is, but I don't think that it definitely had an impact on the development of it, but I don't think it had as much of an impact on the development of it as Star Trek.
You know what else is weird?
I think Star Trek is way more impactful in sci-fi as a genre.
Here's the question. Do you think you should watch them in order 1, 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6 first?
I think you should watch them in the order they were released.
Okay, so I disagree. Now, the reason is most of this shit's not explained in the originals.
Yes, but everything that's explained in the prequels is contradictory to the original.
Well, like specifically Anakin being Darth Vader is kind of unknown for a bit.
Yeah, they do that on purpose. They don't reveal it until the 5th movie.
Right, but then when he's chasing down, he gets in a fighter. Darth Vader does. And he goes and he's chasing down. I forgot who he's chasing. Is it Obi? He's chasing somebody. And he's like a really good pilot. And they say something like, yeah, Darth Vader is one of the best pilots there is. And da. That's not explained until you watch the prequels.
That's not true. If you watch the originals, by the 5th movie, they explain that he's Anakin Skywalker.
Not that, but you don't know why he's a good pilot.
You definitely do, because that Obi-Wan tells stories about what a great pilot that Luke's father was.
Fuck, man, I need to rewatch him.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch him.
It's one of the reasons that Luke wants to get into fucking planes and stuff.
Okay. I need to rewatch him.
I don't think that kind of stuff is an issue. The stuff that's an issue is like, there's a lot of, like the midichlorians, right? That's a really weird thing. If you watch it 1, 2, and 3, you're like, oh, okay, so the midichlorians is all how the Force works, and you expect that they're going to talk about it. You watch 4, 5, and 6, and it's just like the Force isn't these little living creatures. It's like ki, it's like meditative powers. It's not. And when you watch 1, 2, and 3, it's little bugs that live inside your skin.
What?
Yeah, that's when they measure his blood, they count the number of the midichlorians that are living in him. That's how he's connected to the Force. They're little, like, bugs.
And in the 4, 5, 2, and 6, they're what?
In 4, 5, and 6, it's just a spiritual force around you.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big deal. They changed the entire way.
The bug thing.
Really? That's straight up. Whenever that
I gotta rewatch Qui-Gon, the entire thing.
Yeah, I don't like. That's the thing. You're coming way out of pocket. You're like these movies that I vaguely, kind of, sort of remember.
Yeah, I mean, I watched them when I was 7, and then I watched one. Then I watched 1, 2, and 3 when back in high school, like freshman year.
Yeah,
that's probably the last time I watched them.
Oh, dude.
But I did watch 4, 5, and 6. They came out on Netflix a while ago, but I watched them all in order, and then I was like, this is garbage.
Well, the problem I think is you watched them out. You watched the story. The story was written in that sequence.
I've watched them in that sequence though, on purpose.
If the 4, 5, and 6 going first is, I think, the best way to do it because that's the way the story was originally written. And then when you watch 1, 2, and 3, you see the story changing and adapting. And then you watch 7, 8, and 9, and I wouldn't even suggest watching them. Honestly, I don't think they're worth watching.
I didn't watch.
They are terrible.
I watched 7 when it came out. I was actually really excited for it.
I was too, man. I saw it on release day. Waste of my time.
It was ass. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I was watching it and I was like, they didn't put enough effort in this fucking thing. Because it was like,
it felt like a weird nostalgia cash grab to me.
Yeah.
And then like the bits of it that I did,
they are doing that though, and then they're like, "Oh, they bring Luke back," and then it's like, "Okay."
Yeah, but why do they need to do that when they can do stuff that's actually good, like Rogue One? Rogue One was amazing.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
it hit all the perfect nostalgia, dude.
Did you watch the Obi-Wan one?
I've started it. I'm on episode 1. I haven't gotten into it.
I like how they brought the original actor,
but I watched some of Andor, and Andor is really fucking good too. Why can they make these things? That's a prelude to Rogue One, by the way. Mm-hmm. How can they make those so good? The lore is airtight. They introduce characters that never existed before, make them relevant. It's so good. It's so well thought out. It's so well done. And then you get 7, and it's dog shit. You get 8, and you get it's salt. What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the fuck? That's one of the worst scenes I've ever seen in fucking cinema.
Dude, when does Han Solo die? Is that 8?
It's 7.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was trash.
Yeah. Who gives a shit about that? And then I think it's 8. It's the one where that Leia gets thrown out and she's all like, she's just all of a sudden, she's fucking 80 years old and about to die. And she's like, oh, guess what? Force. I can use it now.
I talked about this with my sister. But what it's okay. So when Obi-Wan, the old guy, Obi-Wan,
yeah,
old Ben or whatever,
yeah,
he fucking, what's that about?
What do you mean?
His name.
Ben?
He's going by an alias?
Yeah.
Okay.
You literally don't know anything about the story, do you? It's at the end of episode 3. He's all like, I have to hide my identity because the Jedi are being hunted down, which is what the Obi-Wan show's about. Gotta hide my identity.
Anyway, that's not what this is about. When he dies and he disappears, and he like does the whole look over and like wink shit.
Yeah.
Right? What the fuck is that?
Okay, so the way the Force worked before was it was a spiritual, like all around you. It was the atoms around you. It worked like, like a lot of pagan religions, they will burn your body to turn you into ash to return you to it. Well, his connection to the Force was so strong and he had reached such an age that he just, whenever he died, he just released himself completely to the Force. His material just was gone to the Force. That's how he's able to later Force Ghost back in.
There was a deeper question to it, and I forgot what it was, but it was like, I don't know. It was just, some of it, one part of it is not explained. Still, even after I talked to my sister, I was like, that's not, but I forgot what it was, what the real question was.
He needed to die. He sacrificed himself because it was a key turning point for Vader, right? Because he was all like, Anakin's still in there. He's not completely gone,
I think it's whack how he. What is it at the end? He like, why does he change his mind at the very end? In the
because he realizes that what he's doing is just actually evil, and then that's his son, and he's not gonna let this evil man.
Yeah, but he doesn't know his son. He's just fucking up Obi-Wan this whole time. They're the best. Obi-Wan Annie is the best.
Yeah, but the thing is that he let the Palpatine corrupt him, right? So him killing Obi-Wan is one of the key things where he's all like, he has to stop and think about it. He's like, I just killed my best friend.
Yeah.
Right? So then, as it goes through, then he reveals to Luke, he's all like, Luke, I'm your father. Come and join me. We can rule together. We can overthrow Palpatine. I can have a father-son, experience. He never got to have that. He never got to have family.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal for him. But the Emperor's all like, Luke's all like, no, and cuts his own arm off or whatever, and he just fucking falls down. Yeah. And Palpatine's like, fucking kill him, bring him to me so I can touch him. I want to rub oil on him. I want to caress him. Do it. Yeah, fucking, and, and Vader's all like, dude, what? I'm not getting anything eternal out of this. I'm living on life support constantly. I'm fucking miserable.
Yeah.
Fuck this old guy. I think it's perfect.
Dude. And then when they took his helmet off, and it was like, ugh.
Yeah, I think it's crazy. So a really shitty thing about that is that the guy who actually was inside the Darth Vader suit, they never actually let him show his face the whole time. They had brought in a different actor for that scene.
I saw that.
It's really heartbreaking, man. That guy, like, the physical acting, everything he did as Darth Vader is so goddamn intimidating. It's flawless. And for him to do all of that without ever actually having a voice and never having a face, you got to think about that.
Yeah, isn't that weird that they used a different voice and like two other people?
I mean, weird. I think that the James Earl Jones is the best voice, and I know why they did. They wanted a guy who was fucking huge, so they got a guy. He's like 6'8" and he was a bodybuilder, and they had him in the suit, you know. And James Earl Jones, he just has the perfect voice. But what I don't understand, and it'll never make sense to me, is why they couldn't let the man just take his mask off and it actually be the man that was in the suit. He had like 5 lines that he has to say. That's it.
Yeah.
And he was an actor. It's not like they just straight up picked a random guy. He was an actor.
Yeah. Huh.
But there's some kind of lore to it. It says that they suspected he was one of the persons that leaked that Vader was his father before it was time, and that Lucas punished him by not letting him be in the film, not have his face in the film. That was his punishment, which is that's a monstrous punishment, dude. Yeah. To go down in history. They knew at that point in time. They knew by the time the third movie came out that it was one of the biggest phenomena. Well, that's a lot of inside conjecture. That's not just people talking. That's there's a documentary you can watch where this guy goes and he interviews a bunch of people who were involved in the film, and they all say that they believe that Lucas punished him because it was a rumor going around that he was the one that had released it, and they even interview that guy, and he says directly that he believes that Lucas punished him because he thought that he leaked it, and the guy swears he never leaked anything. So I think it's a tough gig. It really sucks, but I know that they tried to cover it up so much that nobody knew about the line, "I'm your father." Because when they filmed the scene, James Earl Jones wasn't there talking. So Mark Hamill had no idea. Most of them, and 90% of the people in the film.
I thought that Star Wars wasn't popular until like
when the first movie came out. It was a phenomenon. It was just super. It was one of the it was a box office slam.
Holy fuck!
Yeah.
What compared to Back to the Future? How was it?
It was way bigger than Back to the Future.
Way bigger?
Yeah.
What? I thought Back to the Future was fucking huge.
It was a big deal. It was huge, but it was like a regular blockbuster huge, not like it starts a cult around it huge. You don't see people fucking everywhere fucking pretending that they're Doc Brown and Marty, but everybody wants to pretend to be a Jedi, dude. Everybody.
That's true.
Like, think about it. What's the most memorable thing from Back to the Future? It's not even any of the characters. It's the fucking car. Everybody who thinks about Back to the Future thinks about the DeLorean. But if you think about Star Wars, you think Darth Vader. You have a face. You have a person.
I think one of my favorite scenes from Back to the Future is when he's playing the Johnny B. Good or whatever.
Yeah. So good. I mean, there's a lot of it that's rough. Like there's a oddly mounted tremolo on that guitar. There's a lot of stuff about that scene.
Yeah. But I like it when he's like, yeah, just pick up the tempo or something. Like, I don't know what he says, but it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I really love those movies. They're bad. By the time you get to the third one, it's fucking terrible.
The third one's bad. But I like the second one still, though.
The first one is such a good movie. Me and my dad watched it so much that I have the Back in Time license plate. Or the Out of Time. It says Out of Time. Yeah. The license plate. I have that license plate. I bought it for my dad. Like, man, we had everything. He had a little, the 143rd, they're not Hot Wheels. They're miniature models, and they're like 30, 40, 50 bucks a piece. He had one of each car from the first movie, second movie, and third movie, because, the car changes. Yeah. The first movie, it's just a normal one. Second movie, it gets the Mr. Fusion. Third movie, it gets the thing on the hood and all of that. But then he also picked up, like, variants of them. So he picked up the car from the second movie with the Mr. Fusion, with the wheels normal, and then he picked up one with the wheels converted for hover mode. Like, dude.
He just puts a slap chop on the back of it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. He's fucking.
Do you know what that is?
I know exactly what a slap chop is. Yeah, dude. Fucking. What are you talking about? That's the ShamWow guy.
Yeah, they made some fucking parodies of that guy. It's fucking hilarious.
He got put in prison.
He's like, yeah, what was he doing?
Beat the fuck out of a woman in a parking lot.
Jesus
I think she was a
Christ.
prostitute that he had. I think it was like a dispute over payment, and he beat the fuck out of her.
I used to think they were so funny as a kid, but it's like, there's like, he's like, it's a chamois. Wipe off your fucking, wipe off a dolphin nut off the side of your dad's boat. And he's just like, He's like, ShamWow, and then it's like the customers of it, and she's like, I can't eat another bite or I'll barf.
Dude, I miss like
fucking hell.
Yeah, did you ever watch like YouTube poops on fucking YouTube back in the day?
No.
It's the weird videos where they would have like a weird edited SpongeBob thing where he's just like, hey Patrick, shut my fucking cock. they would just do like weird little edits.
No, I'm watching that shit now.
Yeah.
SpongeBob is so huge right now. Like
he's always been. It's not
with like the Mr. Krabs rap songs and shit.
Yeah, I know, but like SpongeBob is a recurring meme every year. Every year a new SpongeBob meme comes out and it brings him back to popularity.
I know, it's awesome.
And it's crazy because like 90% of the memes are all from the first season. Did you know that?
Yeah. Also, all of the best stuff is from the first season.
Dude, it's so good of a show when you watch it. Like the way they change media when they like, it's the weird goofy cartoon, but then they'll zoom in on Mr. Krabs' face and it's like hyper realistic and he's got like fucking teeth rotting and he just looks like an evil demon.
They really did a great job on it.
It's so good aesthetically.
I love it.
And who gives a fuck about the story? And they knew that too. They were like, that's why they did the episodic nature. There is no story to SpongeBob.
Right.
It's these adventures.
But dude, whoever's writing the show, they changed writers. Whoever's writing it now is like they try to focus it more on like bubbly kid shit, and it's not as good.
No, there's weird stuff too. By the time you get to like the 4th and 5th season, they start doing weird stuff. Like they start showing butts a lot, which it's like this is I guess just me being a weird parent thing, but it's like I don't want to see 20 cartoon butts in this. What the fuck? I'll just fucking put on some anime for the guy, dude.
Oh man, what is fucking SpongeBob's over here trying to fuck Sandy all the time?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
No, like, he's like, oh no, dude, I'm a nice guy, and then Patrick's like, you gotta get in there, SpongeBob.
Yeah,
like what's the one where he goes into her house and he's like pretending to like to be able to breathe air and shit, and he's like, water.
Yeah. Well, that's not anything to do with him liking her. That was him trying to prove a point to her.
Wait, yeah, like what?
They were fighting. It was the whole. He's like, well, you wouldn't be able to survive out there without your suit, and blah blah blah. And she's like, well, you wouldn't be able to survive in my dome for 5 minutes without some fucking water, bitch.
Okay, this has to be in the top 3 contenders of my favorite SpongeBob scenes. But he's like, Mr. Krabs is looking for. Or they're playing a game after him and not Mr. Krabs. I'm sorry. SpongeBob and Patrick are playing a game after work, and Mr. Krabs is there, and it's like that little pirate game where you dig up the treasure and Mr. Krabs gets infatuated, and they start playing at the house, and then fucking SpongeBob is like, all right, Mr. Krabs, they're just trying to kick him out, both of them. All right, Mr. Krabs, it's time to go, going to bed, and he's like, one more time, and then he fucking SpongeBob turns into this giant fucking, he like stretches his body, he's like, Mr. Krabs, I want to
go to bed! Dude, I'll tell you, like, there's just straight up cosmic horror going on in the SpongeBob universe.
Dude. This is the best, dude. And then another really good scene, and I quote this all the time, but he's like, I'm Squidward, you're Squidward, we're all Squidward, right? And it's on opposite day, and then he's like, the fucking lady's like, yeah, tell me about the house, and he's like, the floor creaks, the something leaks, and and then he's just like, there's a man eating clam in the backyard.
Dude, I think the funniest thing about that whole show is that the Flying Dutchman's like the only regular person. He's like not a compulsive dipshit like every other character in SpongeBob. Yeah. So like they always cut to a picture of him. He's just like you're fucking looking at Patrick and SpongeBob because they've done some abnormally stupid shit, dude.
Oh my god, yeah, I love that show.
That show is so good. And then like they have like the weird scenes where that it's just like a stuffed fish talking and he's the reporter.
Yes, dude.
Dude, it's so good.
They've got some weird fish in there, dude.
Dude, no, that what were they on, dude? They had to be on some kind of drugs to come up with that world.
Yo, yeah. I mean? and then like what's weird about it is that sometimes they break the fourth wall and they have humans in it. And then the fish turn into actual fish.
Yeah. Do you remember when they would have the pirate and he had like the little bird?
Yeah.
The little
I didn't like
bird?
that.
I thought that was goofy.
Yeah, they do those episodes, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like when SpongeBob gets the suds and they're cleaning him in the bathroom, so there's just like a dude using a sponge.
Like, yeah. What? Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's not even breaking the fourth wall. It's completely shifting what reality is.
And then, yeah, I know. And then they use Patrick, and they're using a starfish to clean shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because he said he had the suds, isn't it? So they would think,
yes, soap. He said, because SpongeBob had so much fun getting cleaned. Cleaning shit.
Yeah, don't they use him to clean a fucking cactus?
Yeah, they fucked Patrick up, dude.
But that's like some eldritch horror shit. Like, it looks goofy to us as a kid, right? But think about it. If you were to take that exact plot of everything that just happened, but turn it from looking like the real world to then looking like some weird spacey shit, that's the equivalent of what happened to them, right? The weird cartoony world, that's their real world. They get pulled out. Now everything's in another dimension.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Like, imagine going to the doctor and then fucking
Cthulhu grabs your ass, dude. He's like shoving you furiously up his ass.
You're
fucking done, buddy.
Doc, I've got a cold. Well, that's a tough gig, pal, because it's about to get real for you.
Yeah. And they just send you straight to hell. You're in like a fifth dimension burning alive. Doctor's like, do you feel cold?
Dude. Have you ever seen Adventure Time with you haven't any of them?
No, it's way after me, dude.
Okay, well, there's one where he's like trying to get in Bubblegum's pants, which is like every episode.
Okay.
But he's out there trying to get with Bubblegum, and he's trying to look smart. So he puts on these like magic glasses where it actually makes him like ridiculously smart. And he creates the fourth dimension and like creates a black hole. Nice. Right? So he's like, oh yeah. So anyway, he's like really dumb without the glasses. So he goes up there and he like throws them on, and he's like impressing her, and he's like doing all this shit. Like, oh yeah, if I do this, and then move this and do this, all this. And she's like, wow. And then he's like, yeah. And then and he like pulls his sword and you unleash like fucking, and he just goes insane and makes a black hole, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
And then fucking, I don't know, becomes a hero, kills it somehow. I don't know. He feeds his sword into the black hole, or into the thing that makes the fourth dimension. It makes a fourth dimensional sword, and then kills the black hole with it. Fucking weird, but it was cool.
I have to watch that show at some point.
It's good. Some of it's lame and like weird and goofy.
It's a kid show, but
yeah, dude, it's great, man. They have they have a lot of adult stuff in it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I know it's got the guy from Futurama though, and what you were talking about reminded me of, have you seen the episode where that Fry gets the brainworms from eating the egg salad at a truck stop in space?
No.
He gets super smart, dude. He like composes an entire thing on this fucking weird saxophone that also makes projections while he plays it. So he like does a whole symphony, writes it for Leela because he loves her and all that. But she's like, these things in your brain, they're going to kill you. And I don't want. But anyways, she's like, I love you, blah, I don't want you to fucking die because of the brainworms. Got to get rid of him. So he gets rid of him, and then he becomes a dipshit again, right? And he goes and like tries to play a song, fucks it up, and then like 3 episodes later, she's all like, you're just not that interesting.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's a really tough gig.
Doesn't she like fuck that one guy that's always trying to fuck, like the Captain Kirk dude?
Oh, she fucks him a lot, yeah.
Yeah, goddamn. Sorry, Fry.
Yeah, I know. But it's not like he fucking holds out the whole time. He fucks Amy and like everybody else, including a radiator. It's a canon that he fucked a radiator that goes like a heater. Nice. Whenever they go to his, it's either his funeral or his wedding with Leela. It's there. All of his ex-girlfriends are there, and one of them's like, that creepy lady who's always like, she looks like a fucking lot lizard that's 80 years old. You know the lady I'm talking about? She's got the cats and stuff.
I don't know.
Okay, so do you know the crazy cat lady on The Simpsons?
Yeah.
She's similar to that character. That's
exactly what I pictured.
The similar character to that, okay? Yeah. But she's a blonde, and she's like always got a fucking Virginia Slim, dude, like a 20-foot long cigarette. Yeah. But yeah, man, fucking, I love that show. That's a show that's got a great way of doing an episodic nature, but it still has an overarching story. It's really neat.
Man, dude, before the GoPro died, I was really wanting to talk about something I forgot.
Yeah, that's okay. I got a couple of those that have hit me.
Shit.
Yeah.
But there's this one part in Rick and Morty where, like, his mom.
Does he turn himself into a pickle?
No. His mom is a horse surgeon.
Yes.
Right? So she's at the hospital working on the horse stuff.
Yeah.
And he shows up, and there's this horse jerk-off
exactly
machine.
What you're talking about.
Oh, my God. I don't
game.
like the episode because it's, like, the big, like, sperm things, and it's, like...
There's a lot of the
good.
stuff is really mid. When it first came out...
It was the jerk-off horse thing.
Yeah, but it's like the sex robot thing. It's like... It's kind of a played-out joke.
Dude.
He's a horny little boy, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's funny, though.
I think it got played out, like, immediately. I don't know, man. Like, I loved that show when it first came out. I was, like, always sharing it because it was on YouTube when it first came out.
I'm a big fan. I mean, I'm not that big, like, I would just watch it all the time or anything, but...
I used to watch religiously waiting for the next episode, but by the time I got to the third season, I was like, I don't know, man. It just kind of feels... I jumped ship. It might have been halfway through the second season because I jumped ship before the pickle rip shit happened.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of the most annoying
so did I. I mean, they took a
times.
really long time to drop the next season.
It was bad, though, when it came out. It was like they were trying to force all these memes, and then what sucks is everybody bought into it, and it just made... Because everybody bought into it, they just got lazy with their writing, and it's just a dog shit show anymore.
But, like, the end of season 3, I mean, all the way up is, like, pretty fucking good.
Is it?
You've seen season 3. All the way up when he gets imprisoned. Like, he puts himself in jail to save his family. What? You just said that you saw it.
No, I think I might have jumped ship halfway through season 2.
Oh.
I think I made it to the end of season 2 because I remember Cyborg, fucking
maybe it was
Morty, when he took the eye patch off and he was the one that had been controlling his ring.
Yeah, Evil Morty. Yeah. I love the song that they play when he comes out.
I don't.
Dun. I love that.
I don't know, man. I just felt like the show got really mid.
He's still not explained.
Good.
He's just completely, he's a menace.
Yeah, good.
There's this one episode where it's a bunch of Ricks and a bunch of Mortys.
Yeah.
And they're separate. And it's like one Morty's running for like president and everybody else is Ricks because they're better, right? And he's like winning. And then I don't know. He seems like this great guy, and then he just at the end it turns out it's Evil Morty, and he's like this some fucking maniacal shit.
Every time that you hit the table, which has been about 100 times, there's massive spikes on both. It's okay. I've been watching it.
But yeah, they did a great job.
You never watched Doctor Who, did you?
No. But
it reminds me of The Master.
I think that animation is probably like if you had a show that was really good, live, and then you animated it and it was exactly the same, I would probably go towards the animation.
I think that they're different completely. I don't even think it can be compared because I wouldn't watch.
But like, I'm trying to say, like more shows that I watch are animated.
Yeah, but the way that they approach the story and everything is completely different. You know what I mean? Like, think about like Family Guy, right? Let's just think about like Family Guy for 5 seconds. Think about how hard it would be to do a scene in live action with like they throw a baby out a window and he just flops down on the ground. You know, like they do with Stewie all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Or like South Park, all the outlandish shit that happens in it. You wouldn't be able to do it in live action. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of live action stuff, if you did turn it into animated, I think it would suck ass. I think if you watch Seinfeld in animated, it would just not be anywhere near as funny.
You're right. Yeah, because Trailer Park Boys tried to do it and it was bad.
Yeah, I saw that. It was terrible.
Bad.
You see, so that's the thing. Like, they're completely different. You watch animated stuff for a different reason. Mm-hmm. And I like serious animated stuff too, not just like, silly animated stuff. There's not a lot of it, sadly, except for like anime. And I don't know, man. I'm not too big into anime. There's some that I've watched and I've enjoyed. Like I liked One Punch Man. Full Metal Alchemist was okay. I know everybody thinks it's like the greatest one, but it was, I don't know, sometimes the pacing got a little bit rough and it was hard for me to stay captivated.
I watched like a couple of like not pornography ones and they were all kind of not very good.
I don't know. I watched some Inuyasha when I was younger because it used to be on the TV whenever I'd get ready for school. And
the pornography ones were great because I was like 12.
Oh yeah, dude.
Eating my meat.
Oh yeah, dude. So one of the funniest things about going to the half price books is that they keep all of the manga with the comic books in the same section. So I'm like, I'll be looking through the stuff. They have the locked box, okay, the case is locked, and it's like rare comics and also adult stuff. So I'll be looking, and I'm like, okay, Iron Man Year One Omnibus, whatever. Okay, like Daredevil Omnibus, Big Gaping Asshole Yowie. Okay, next, like, dude, they just have like straight up fucking hentai porn up there. It's great.
Jeez, dude,
it's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, reading porn. I'm glad that went out the window.
It definitely didn't. It's, I think, hotter now than it's ever been.
Are you serious?
I mean, they're selling those books.
Yeah, but Playboy is like probably a dying business.
Okay, there's a difference again between looking at pictures of naked women, right? Not as interesting as watching a video of a naked woman.
Well, I think that they went towards the reading. Like if it showed you the recent Playboys that I had, or like from 2019 or something.
Yeah,
there's less pictures than there's anything else. It's just reading, and it's like this lady likes, like fucking, and it's normal shit. It's not like, oh, she likes beating her fucking thing.
No, but I think that it's always been like that though, because I don't know if you've ever seen an older one, but it's not like it's just a collection of pictures that you flip through. It's always like these. They're just really shitty reporters.
Yeah,
you know, and that's like, I like magazines. I will buy the fuck out of a car magazine where people do reviews on cars. I love reading them. I used to have Motor Trend. I would get Car and Driver, and I've always been a big fan of magazines as a whole. But I could never understand. Like, I found a bunch in the fucking garbage one time when I was young. When I was young, I was like, hell yeah, I found some porn. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, it just wasn't interesting because, like, at that point in time, I had a cell phone. I was just like, I'm not going to read this.
I just watch regular
This guy
porn.
writes like a fifth grader. I'm not reading this.
Yeah.
You know? Watch porn.
Yeah.
But there's an appeal with, like, you know, hentai. If you're into anime and manga and stuff like that, and you like the story, but you just want to be horny while you're reading it, that's why a lot of it.
Yeah.
I think that
that's like the same thing as like 50 Shades of Grey.
Kind of, but not really. I think it's a completely different type of people. Like, on the one hand, you have like an old woman who is lonely and her husband doesn't pay attention to her and she reads 50 Shades of Grey. And the other hand, you have somebody who's in their early 20s but still wears an Invader Zim fucking sweater and the sleeves are too long and they do their hands like this all the time.
Yeah.
That's the person who's reading fucking hentai.
Yeah. I see.
Okay? And I think also that it's a predominantly woman thing.
50 Shades of Grey?
No. Any kind of erotic literature is a predominantly women thing. The guys don't buy that because
I'm sure as hell not reading a book with no visual.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting. I'll have to talk to Lexi because she's been doing the human psychology of sex and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to talk to her about that. It's definitely, I would like to know, is it just a cerebral thing, you think? Women are more cerebral and men are more like, I just want to see big booty.
I don't know.
And women are like, they want to read about how this guy fucking is massaging her legs with oil and getting the knots out and working his way up.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't like that shit.
Yeah, I think it's weird. It always makes me uncomfortable. So I fucking was doing a house. Okay. I used to do the houses with that guy, Pat, I worked with, right? A good buddy of mine. And we'd get called into houses. This one we got called into was disgusting, dude. Like, it was like basically a hazmat house. Some kids had broken in. There was an actual legitimate meth lab in the back of it. There was dirty needles everywhere in the house.
That's gross. And
the people who had lived there before all of that were just old people. And found some cool stuff in there. Still have. I have some incendiary 30-06 rounds.
That's cool.
Yep. I'm not going to fire them because I don't know how old they are.
Like, where do you even get those?
He was a police officer. I think I still have it. I have to find it. Cool. I have a Jacksonville police badge that says he was part of the 4x4 division.
You knew this guy, or you just
Nope.
were able to? Okay.
Nope. We got called in to demo the house and get it and rework it. So everything that was in it, they told us to put in the dumpster. So instead of putting it in the dumpster, I put it in my car. So I got some really cool stuff, dude.
Yeah.
But not cool. Found a bunch of weird incest porn in his fucking white. So you could tell one half was his. His was the creepy bedroom that smelled like cum and had like the bullets and all the cool stuff in it. His wife's was this one that had one recliner.
It smelled like cum.
It had one recliner. One recliner surrounded by like 8 million books, like literally piled up. They were all incest erotica. Every one of them.
Just a big fan of.
But they were all like brother sister stuff, which was really weird, dude. And just, I don't know. I think even if it wasn't, it would still be weird to read.
Yeah, it definitely would.
It's just uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah, it definitely would.
I don't even like watching porn, honestly. because I always feel like I just feel weird, dude. I'm always like, I wouldn't sit in a room and watch two people fuck.
No,
I wouldn't do that. So, like, if I'm watching on the phone, that's what it feels like to me half the time.
Dude,
and it just freaks me out, and I can't do it.
What?
I'll be like halfway through beating off.
I'll watch.
Dude, I'll be halfway through beating off, and I'll have to turn it off and just fucking do it myself.
I've had those moments. I'll tell you what, dude. I'll tell you what. Sometimes I beat off so much that that like I can't beat off. Like I couldn't beat off without any stimulant.
Yeah.
Right.
But you got to the point where you're firing blanks.
No, not that. That's not what I'm talking about. I can't beat off with like the next day. I wouldn't be able to beat off without porn.
Oh.
But then sometimes I'll take
the ante until you're actually snuffing a fucking homeless person and beating off.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll take a break for a few days, and then it's like I get beat off in anything. The wall, I'll just put my fucking dick on it and come. You know what I mean? So it's like it really goes. It's weird.
I hate having a dick, dude. It's the worst.
Yeah. Every time though, I think about like. Every time I have like primal urges like that where I have to fuck something, I'm like, man, I'm a fucking bullfrog. And I get fucking, that's all bullfrogs do is just fuck shit.
Dude, the rabbits are the worst, dude. We let homeboy out. We keep the guy separate, right?
Okay.
So we let him out, and Lexi was like, oh, let's see how he likes the babies. And, put him in there because we were like, oh, he probably misses his family. No, immediately, dude, he jumps on one of them, starts humping it, but he's on its face, dude. He's like raw dogging its face, and the other bunny is screaming, dude. You ever heard a rabbit fucking scream?
No.
Horrifying.
Dude.
Sounds like somebody electrifying a cat.
I'm pretty sure that rabbits don't really have I want to see my family.
No, they definitely don't. And I was trying to be like that, but like, whatever.
See, that's the thing. I think the same thing for like dogs, even.
I don't think any animal has that. I mean, they definitely miss their babies, but as soon as they're not a baby anymore, don't give a fuck.
Outside I don't know, man, because like, okay, so like, wolves and shit, if they have like
outside of it, pack animals, okay, dogs are not pack animals.
No, I'm saying wolves will eat their babies if they come out like messed up.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, so that's a survival thing. They do that because like, oh, it's gonna take too much effort to keep it alive, so I'll just eat it for sustenance, make another one.
Yeah.
For animals, it's like it's nothing because as soon as they get to the end of their gestation period, when the baby pops out, they're like, all right, I'm ready for another one. Let's go. Yeah. But animals are completely different than us. You can't really compare anything that a human does to an animal.
But I'm always wary about dogs and shit.
Yeah.
Because like I love dogs, but it's like I don't know what's going on in your head.
Yeah, they might want to fuck you.
Yeah.
You know how often I've been humped by dogs?
So like my sister, she brought in her dog to work today.
Oh, yeah?
And she's all, like, on top of it, like, fucking around with him and stuff. And she's like, yeah, he's not aggressive at all. I can just put my hand in his mouth and grab his tongue. And one of these days...
Isn't that the dog that bit the kid? Or was that her other dog?
I think so. Yeah. It was, yeah. I was like, one of these days, you're going to fuck with him too much, and he's going to eat you whole.
I think, it's tough.
Because he doesn't give a fuck about you.
It's tough.
He just knows that you have the power.
I know she's never going to hear this, so I feel safe saying it, but I think it's really stupid for anybody to be like, no, this dog's perfectly safe. It wouldn't do anything after it has bit a child. I think that right there is I
don't think that it bit him, dude. I think that
I talked to JD after it happened.
JD's literally crazy.
Okay.
I swear to God, this is what happened in my mind. I don't know exactly what happened, but I bet you Hunter was up there fucking with him.
Yeah, absolutely. And the dog snapped at him.
The dog went like that, and he caught a tooth. I don't think the dog was trying to hit him at all.
I know dog's pretty decent.
But they're like, we're going to have to put him down and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, don't put him down.
I know. I remember when all that was going on.
I can't believe that. Yeah. That was...
you're supposed to. If a dog bites a child, you are supposed to put them down.
I would take them.
But,
I wouldn't.
You can isolate them, get them away. But they say that, once they get the taste for blood, they keep going for it. And I don't know. I mean, I've had neighbors that have had really shitty dogs that they bit somebody and then they wouldn't stop biting people. Mm-hmm. They got too ballsy. And neighbor didn't want to put them down, so, we dug a big hole in the backyard, shot it in the head, got rid of it.
Yeah.
Easy fix.
I hate that, man. It sucks. But, yeah. I
mean, you know, it was a fucking dog that they never kept on a leash or in the house or anything, and it was literally biting children running around the neighborhood.
Old Yeller.
Yeah, I mean, fucking. Yeah, at least that dog died with some dignity.
Old Yeller?
Yeah.
No, he was rabid. He was having a bad time.
Yeah, but he was a hero prior to that. He got to live a good life. This dog that I'm talking about was a shithead.
You ever watch Lassie?
Yeah.
She goes toe to toe with like a bull or something.
I don't know. I never actually
just smacked the shit out of a bull.
Yeah.
You ever seen those Russian bear dogs?
Sounds like bad propaganda.
Those Russian bear dogs, have you seen them?
Yeah.
The fucking monster dogs.
Uh-huh.
They fight bears.
You ever seen a Russian hamster? Smallest hamster you can imagine.
Never
Silly looking little guy. They call them robo hamsters.
Hell yeah. Dude, those Russian bear dogs. I don't know. I've always been a fan of like the big dogs.
Yeah.
Like I want one of those dogs with those Beethoven dogs.
Oh yeah. Dog brings you whiskey.
Yeah. I like big dogs like that.
Yeah.
Also like the hounds with like the droopy face.
You ever see those videos of the weird guys that have pit bulls that are always talking about how big their fucking dog's balls are? Dude, it was getting shared around. This was a couple of years back. It was getting shared around like crazy. There was all these really buff guys, dude. They were like steroid junkies, and they were always like doing like TikTok videos or I don't know, like fucking. I don't even know where they were posting them. I just know they got shared all over Facebook because I saw them all the time. This guy'd be like, "Yeah, look at how healthy my dog is. Look at all I feed him is raw beef." And yeah, turn around, look at his fucking balls. And he'd be like, "Look at that. Do you see how big his fucking balls are?" And it was like. There was a bunch of these videos, and these guys were all like, "I'll never fucking neuter my dog. Look at him. They're beautiful." What?
Yeah, so there is a problem.
I think too many people actually want to fuck their dog.
Yeah, right. There is a problem though with like because the dogs just are breeding, and then we're putting down a billion dogs a fucking day. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but we have to. Like, let's talk about stray cats too. There's 8 million of them out here, and they're destroying. They kill. Think of how many birds they kill, how many mice they hunt down and kill. Destroy ecosystems. They piss on everything. If you go through a fucking dude, I'm telling you. You go behind the Dollar General by my house, it smells like a fucking litter box.
That's disgusting.
I hate it.
Dude, but yeah, I mean, it's sad, but so that's why I'm like an advocate of like getting dogs at the pound.
Hear me out.
And like neutering and spaying.
I have a solution. Let them die, but don't just throw their bodies in a ditch. Kill them, cook them, feed them to the poor. Homeless people got to eat. There's too many strays on the streets. Boom. Got it fixed, dude.
You know what's weird is that the homeless people would be picky.
I'm sure because Americans have weird morals about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like our current generation is more open to eating dog than past generations.
I doubt that. I don't think that's a true statement at all.
No?
I think that our current generation would rather eat bugs. There's a lot of legitimate talk about using insect protein as a replacement and stuff because of how sustainable it is. Because beef is so unsustainable at this point that it's
I'm talking
horrible.
Specifically dog though. Like you think
No, I don't. I think dogs are more
people
popular
are still
than
going to
ever.
be like America, don't eat dogs?
I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think that I think it's an American thing. People love dogs more than ever. I mean, just look at memes, dude. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's silly to talk about memes like they have any kind of real influence.
You know what's really sad too is you get a dog and he lives like a quarter of your life.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to watch him die.
Yeah, I mean, but you know that when you go into it.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's the thing, like, I mean, but that's the kind of stuff you have to think about anytime you do anything.
I had a dog for like not very long, and then I almost had to kill myself when it died.
I know that was a really tough gig. That was a really shitty thing. You kind of got stuck with, but
yeah, that was bad.
Hey, man, you gave him a good life. He was loved. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's really tough. Like, it's weird, I think, that we picked companions that live such short lives.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why not people be into turtles? Turtles love affection. There's a lot of them that love to be handled pet, and they live fucking 90 years.
It's because they're weird. It's because they don't greet you when you get home.
Yeah, but you can train them too. There's a lot of reptiles that are very personable, love people.
I don't like reptiles at all.
Yeah. But that's because that you were raised as a traditional American, and reptiles are weird, gooey things, and cats and dogs are friendly.
We had some bearded dragons. They were fucking bleh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they smell whack.
That's because you didn't clean them.
I think
give them baths.
I think he fucking... One of them had a disease, I know that.
Oh, that's
Dead.
rough.
Dead.
Yeah, we had a bunch. I
think they both had diseases.
We had a couple that had diseases, but I mean, we took them to the vet, got them fixed.
I don't know. I don't know what we did. I'm pretty sure my mom sold them.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, I guess they're not pets for everybody because everybody has the expectation when they think pet. They think.
I've always hated them even from when I was a kid. I don't know why I wanted them. When I was really young, I was like, "Fuck lizards! I hate lizards!" and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I must have been like 14 or something. I'm like, yeah, let's get some lizards.
Yeah, but I think what I'm saying is that your environment of where you grew, the way that you grew up, just as a normal person here, is that it's not a regular pet. If you had grown up around like, I don't know where.
My aunt had ferrets and she had an iguana.
Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is when that it's normal. Like everybody at school has a fucking lizard. It's not a weird thing. You're not a weird.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you're like, yeah, 1 or 2 people I've known in my life has had a reptile. So it's not a normal pet. It doesn't register as a normal creature in your brain the same way that a cat or a dog or even like a cow or a goat. They don't. The mammals register different here, and it's not just about pets. It's people are way more affectionate if they see like a dog that's been hit on the side of the road versus if they see a turtle that's been ran over, right? Everybody's going to stop trying to help dog. Nobody's going to try and help turtle.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do for a turtle, though?
Take him to the vet, and then they fucking super glue his shell back together, and he heals, and he's fine.
Oh. Yeah, I found a baby turtle once that got smashed.
Yeah, there's not really that much you can do for the babies.
Well, he was still alive, so I picked him up, and I put him in my bag, and then I had a 3-mile walk to get home, and I don't know what happened to him. He fucking died.
I caught a turtle once, and I kept him in a cooler while I was getting something situated. I was getting an aquarium built. I actually had the aquarium, too. And I came home from fucking scrapping one day, because I was an adult living in my dad's trailer at this time. Or no, I was still living at the house. I was probably 18. And fucking, my dad had taken the turtle down to the swamp and dumped it out. He was like, you can't have no pet turtle. You're not going to be able to give him enough space.
And my dad has always been like a pet fish guy. He likes the fish tank.
I think that's wild because they only live like maybe a year.
He loves the fish tank thing. I don't know.
They look cool.
He's always had a fish tank since I was a kid. He has one now. He has a big one in his house. I can't think of a less personal pet. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I know. Like you just got to put a little food in there and then you forget they exist.
I've known some people who I used to know a guy who had some Oscars and he had him trained that whenever he would feed them, they would let him pet him. He would be able to reach in. Oscars are like, you know what a cichlid is? Like, you know what a panfish is? Like a fucking bluegill? Sure. Like a flat, fat ass fish.
Yeah.
That's what they were. There's an Oscars like that. But anyways, they get big as fuck. Like he would throw like tomatoes, like cherry tomatoes in, and they would eat them.
No shit, that's cool.
So they ate all kinds of vegetation and stuff, but he would put it in there, and then he could just the fish would just eat, and he could just sit there and pet it, dude. It was cool with him, because he had tamed it, I guess, I guess if you put the work in, you can really do anything.
Yeah.
Like they say, like blood pythons are supposed to be really
So here's the thing that they taught me when I was noodling back in the day is that they can't, I guess their senses aren't very good because you could, if you're slow enough, you can drag your hand across their bodies and they won't do anything. Just a wild fish, doesn't matter. You just go up, 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 up until you get to their head and then you can grab them.
Yeah, but I mean, like this guy was like fucking petting. He wasn't
okay. I see what you mean. But yeah, I mean, well, that's what I'm saying, but he's like tamed and he's like it's probably less sensitive than it would, But yeah, so there was this one time we had these big old like goldfish. They're golden white. You know what they're called? I don't know.
You talking about the carp?
They're not carp, but they're just big. That's what I was thinking too, but they're not carp.
Koi?
They're not. No. They're just like big goldfish.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, they're marbled, and they're just swimming in there. And we went and caught some catfish out of some lake, and he put them in there, man. And the goldfish caught some disease.
Yeah.
Or something. They were growing sticks out of their bodies. That's fucking crazy.
That's a fungus, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yo.
That's not as bad as I thought you were going to tell me. So
like it ate them or something?
Catfish can eat a fish that's the same size as them.
Yeah, it didn't eat them, so.
There's a video I can find later and I'll show you where that somebody put a catfish in his freshwater aquarium and he's really proud because he's got like all these bass and stuff in there. And the catfish just swims up to this big ass fucking largemouth bass, dude. Just goes,
Jesus.
gone. And he's screaming. He's like, no.
No!
Yeah, but you put a super predator in there, dude. What did you think? It's like putting a fucking bull shark in a swimming pool full of children.
Catfish are good though, man. I could eat catfish all the time. I love it.
I think I was spoiled because I had saltwater fish. Saltwater fish are way leaner. They're less fatty. And they just taste better, dude. Saltwater fish taste so much better than freshwater fish.
Like what?
What do you like? Whiting,
like name a
drum.
Fish. Oh, those are the fish?
Yeah, whiting, black drum is that big ass fish I caught out at the Gulf.
What about halibut?
Halibut's way up north in cold water, dude.
You've had it before?
I've had it, yeah.
Is it good?
Kind of tastes like flounder to me, bro.
Flounder kind of tastes like cod.
No, I don't think so at all. I think flounder is a very I think those style of fish like halibut. I don't remember the names of any of the other ones now. But
codfish is ass.
Cod is not ass. It's good. I like it. It's a white, lean, flaky fish. It's the perfect for fucking fish and chips.
Everybody makes cod that's overdone. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh.
Like literally, if you go eat at like the chow hall and any of the Air Force's stuff, they're like, this is salmon.
Yeah.
Like, this is fucking cod.
Well,
I know what cod looks like.
They have white salmon.
It was cod.
Okay.
It's cod every time.
Okay. Could have been shard.
This is it could have been shart.
Shard.
Yeah, it was. It was shart with cod underneath it.
Dude,
I swear to God, they were only doing cod.
Oh man, but like
this is my grandma's toe fungus, and it's just a codfish.
Have you ever had fucking sheep's head?
No.
Oh, sheep's head's very good. You ever had spadefish?
I've never had a lot of stuff.
Have you ever had snapper?
Yes. Ooh.
Big snapper guy?
Red snapper.
Big mangrove snapper.
Choice.
You ever have grouper?
No.
A lot of the restaurants that are ported up on the river, they buy fish from like people who come by on a boat and be like, hey, I caught this. You guys want to buy it? And they'll be like, yeah, come on. So they'll have like specials of the day that change every day depending on what they get. Yeah. And sometimes, man, it was expensive. It was like fucking $20 a plate. But there was this place, Sand Dollar, I think is what it was called. And we would go, and sometimes whenever I was working with these guys, the tile guys, they would pay for my lunch. And he'd be like, get whatever you want. He was just straight up like, get the most expensive plate. I don't care.
Fuck yeah.
So I'd be like, stuffed grouper, please.
Hell yeah.
And they would fucking stuff a grouper with like other fucking sea critters, dude. Like they put shrimp in it and crab meat. And,
you know what's fucking so good is mussels, bro.
Mussels? Not a big mussel guy, dude.
Huge mussel guy.
I'm a big oyster and clam guy, but mussels are like, I don't know.
I could eat a bunch of mussels.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a mussel is.
It's just like an oyster or a clam. It's a little shell.
I love it. Mm. I mean, they most of the time, like every time I've eaten it, they already take it out of the shell.
Oh, see, most of my experience of eating them is them on the half shell, steamed. They're good. Like I said, I can eat them.
Yeah. I don't like the whole clam oyster thing because it's like the shell, and then you gotta. I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like on the half?
I can't do it.
Oh man, you're wild, dude.
Yeah. Big, but there was one time you were already out of the group, but I was out there with Anthony and on Eric's crew, and we had, maybe you weren't, but you weren't there when we went to eat.
Was it when y'all were in Corpus Christi?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
You weren't there. Okay. Anyway, we got the big old dinner. Cost like $200, but we got mussels and oysters and fucking we got a shitload of crab, like blue crab or king crab, or I don't know what the fuck we got. Yeah. We got a bunch of shit, corn, potatoes, everything. It was great.
I gotta tell you that the only two things that I find myself regularly missing is hot dogs and fish.
They have hot dogs here.
No, I mean like I don't eat meat, so like
yeah.
Dumbass.
I was like, what are you talking about?
The fucking bar S is like 20 feet away.
They don't have hot dogs in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It just sounded like Morgan Freeman right there.
No, you did not at all.
You've never seen the Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah, but I don't think you realize what you sounded like, bro. I'm going to play that back for you later.
No.
You sound like a fucking character from Sesame Street that would have a nose this big.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman. Let's get you on some animation going on for you, buddy.
What do you think the best pop song is?
That's the stipulation, huh?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Oh, yeah. I want you to not like best. Like this isn't an actual competition. I want you to
what's
pick
a good.
Yeah, I want you to the one that is good enough that you fucking notice something about it that makes you go, whoa. That's not
because
the same stuff.
I would change mine if it was the best of all time.
I don't think that you can ever pick one singular best of all time because your opinion's going to change in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
It's impossible, yeah. But I want to go with This Love by Maroon 5.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to play that for us?
Sure. I have my phone now.
Oh.
I get to use my phone today. That's what he sounds like. I'm actually Adam Levine. Okay, yeah, so my song for the pretty good pop song is This Love by Maroon 5. So, here it goes. Broken. That song bangs, and I'll tell you why, okay? Old Maroon 5 with the fucking live drums, or like live recorded drums, fucking prima. I mean, their snare tone is just so good. And then, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like the bop, it just bops harder, you know?
Yeah, I think it's the shittiest Pantera cover I've ever heard, but...
Yeah, but yeah, they bang, man. I fuck with it.
Yeah, I like Maroon 5 a lot. Actually, my first guitar was a fucking Adam Levine, I think is what his name is, signature. It was the first act from Walmart for $70.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But I don't know, man. I like them, but I feel like Jamiroquai does the same sound but better.
Yeah,
but
Jamiroquai.
Yeah, they do virtual reality, or virtual insanity, I think is the name of the song. But they also do a bunch of other stuff like Canned Heat.
Dude, me and Paul were listening to some old fucking like Marvin Gaye shit.
Oh, I love it.
Like you can never there's a stipulation, but you can never listen to Marvin Gaye with the boys, you know, because it's just like he's talking about fucking bitches.
Dude, I will fucking sing it to you.
I mean, dude, yeah, it's great, but it's just like everyone is like, oh, you're gay now because you know the lyrics.
Hey, I'm not that insecure.
That's always a thing. That's always a thing, though.
Look, fucking, I think that Marvin Gaye's great, but I like Benson, man. You know, like, just give me the night.
I listen to this one guy called Music Soul Child.
Yeah,
he fucking rocks, dude. Like, he's not like a rocker or anything, but he's like it's like that Marvin Gaye aesthetic, but he's like fucking just got the range of a god. It's insane.
Oh yeah,
and just smooth.
So, real quick before I get into my song, something that's been bugging me about a lot of modern good vocalists is like they're a great vocalist, but then they like do too much. You know, like they show off their vocal range by doing weird stuff. Like there'll be a section of the song where it's just like ooh
yeah.
Like I don't want to hear this.
I hate the noodling. Yeah,
I just want to hear you sing.
If you
no,
I don't like that.
There's ways to do that kind of stuff tastefully.
Yeah,
you know, like Eddie Vedder, Pearl Jam. He does some of that kind of stuff, and he does it fucking great.
Yeah.
Or other amazing vocalists who do shit like that. You know, like Robert Plant. Robert Plant does definitely go a little too far quite often, where he's just like straight up, I don't want to hear this shit, dude. Stop fucking people.
Oh, you know who's really bad at it was Axl Rose.
Oh, I hate him.
Get the fuck out of here with that. He was literally like fucking fake coming on every song.
He's and then like there's the one song where they're like
the Welcome to the Jungle thing where you like.
Yeah, but have you heard about the one
where he fucks some girl in the background?
Yeah, it's not some girl. It's their fucking bass player's girlfriend, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'll fuck Axl Rose. You just have to give me a bottle of Jack, and then I'll fuck. Yeah, sorry, man. I'll be back at your house later because I need a place to stay, but I'm gonna fuck your vocalist in here real quick."
What?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Guns N' Roses are trash.
I don't like them, man.
That is trailer park anthem music, my friend.
Yeah, I've seen them live, though.
I want you to know that if you like Guns N' Roses, I personally think that not only do you have shit taste in music, but you should probably stop beating your girlfriend.
Whoa! Who's all hopped up on the Monster Energy? Dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Fucking
dude, Theo Vaughn. He's like, yeah, Monster, man, that was the shit. Kind of makes you want to beat your wife.
Yeah.
He's like, what? All right, what? Yeah, what's your song?
So I went back a little further, man. I'm a real big fan of 80s pop. Like you were talking about with the Maroon 5 with live drums. I think any pop music with live instruments is just automatically better.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And that's why a lot of modern people are getting back to that. You know, like Bruno Mars and all of them. They're the Weeknd. They're using real instruments. It sounds so good.
I don't know. The Weeknd is.
I think a lot of his stuff.
Doing live drums.
I don't know if it's got live drums, but I mean, you can see that it's got live guitar, and you see him play live. Okay. He's got a full fucking band.
Oh yeah, I mean, they all do that.
I know, but it's different.
Shakira would come up with something.
Yeah, but it's
like
different
that,
whenever they're like playing Hips Don't Lie. It doesn't sound like a single fucking actual instrument. There's no guitar you can hear, but you'll see fucking 20 guitars on stage. But with these newer guys, man, you watch them do their shows, and you can see the people playing stuff and hear it correlate to the music.
Mm-hmm.
It might be pre-recorded. They might just be.
I
playing
wanted to
good.
sound like you're in your garage, just making God tier.
Yeah. If it doesn't sound like shit, I don't like it.
I know.
I only listen to underground Norwegian black metal.
You better have made this on a fucking 8-track.
Yeah. No, man. So I'm a real big fan of 80s, and I went with kind of a weird one. But I got to tell you, the reason that I picked it is because it has one of the nastiest bits of bass line that I've ever heard in my fucking life. It's an amazing track. It has the weird 80s vocals where the guy definitely sounds like he's trying to fuck you. Mm-hmm. But
yeah,
if you can get past that and you just let him enter you a little bit, then the song's better.
I mostly can, I think. We'll see what he sounds like, though.
But I think this is where it was. This is Kajagoogoo.
Okay.
Weird ass band name.
Yeah.
And this is the song Too Shy.
Hey girl, move a little closer. You're too shy, hush, hush. I do too shy, hush.
Dude, what the fuck is that bass line?
That's a banger.
It goes. What the fuck?
Gross. Yeah.
Disgusting.
I love that.
It's so good.
I thought I wasn't going to know the song, but I do.
Yeah, it's so fucking good. And like, this guy isn't, the bass player that's on this is phenomenal. He's done a lot of work with Steven Wilson, which is unbelievably cool to get to work with Steven Wilson. Steven Wilson is like the greatest producer that's ever lived, in my opinion. He's done all of the best Opeth stuff. He does all the Porcupine Tree stuff. He does all the Steven Wilson stuff. He's so good. He remastered this album. He remastered, you know, the song, not the fucking bullshit Bon Jovi one, okay, but the Talk. Fucking Gwen Stefani covered it.
The only one I can think of now
is the
Bon Jovi one.
No, it's boom, bam, doom, bam, doom, boom, doom, boom, boom, doom, boom.
I can't pinpoint it.
Anyways, he's done a lot of the like one-hit wonder 80s bands. He's done their remasters for their albums. He's a phenomenally cool guy.
Dude, some weird band names.
Weird band names?
From back in the day. Yeah.
Butthole Surfers.
Wooly Bully, right? Mm-hmm. The people who did that song are called Sam. It's Sam something in the Pharaohs. But it's and dude, it's just a bunch of white dudes in turbans on the cover.
Wow.
And I'm like, how incredibly racist is that?
Oh, dude, it's like, yeah, think about like the Beatles, how an insane amount of cultural appropriation after they went to India. Terrible people.
I mean, hey,
that
was the times, man. You were supposed to be racist, right?
Yeah, it's the 60s. They're like, even the fucking liberals were racist.
Holy crap.
Yo, okay, so this is a quick and a short and simple one, I feel like, but man, it's an important one. I kind of do want you to take your time on it, but also like, don't take too long.
Okay.
what makes a venue good or bad in your mind?
Okay.
So let's try to stick to like three things. Three things that make or break a venue.
Okay. For me, for everyone else, what I think would be the number one is
for
the
you.
bar.
But not who gives a fuck about anybody else?
Okay, for me, the stage is one. It's a big one.
Okay, but elaborate on that.
Okay, so I want to be able to see the band regardless of where I'm at.
Okay.
Okay, so if I show up, on time or whatever, but it's a fucking packed venue, I don't want to get lost in the crowd. I want to be able to see the fucking band.
Okay, yeah.
So if you've got like an angle and then at the bottom that's the stage, that's pretty good.
Oh, you like a lower stage instead of a higher stage?
Or a higher stage is fine.
I think a lower stage would be worse because if you're at the back, like you got.
I kind of like it to be level.
Yeah.
But I get lost in the crowd a lot. But I like it to be level.
Okay.
That's probably. And then I like, I kind of want it to be dingy.
Yeah.
A little bit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it to be a fancy venue.
But do you think that changes with the style of music, though?
No.
Okay.
Like, would I see Pine Grove at 89th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about like modeling?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like them better.
Yeah, I think so too.
At a dingy venue than, I don't know, where else would be like a nice venue, but like the Criterion was great. I liked it. It was a lot bigger.
Okay, but like Pony Boy, though. Pony Boy
I don't
asked for a lot of reasons.
Yeah, I don't like that venue.
Yeah. Give me a third one. What's a third?
I'm really thinking, man.
It doesn't have to be something that you like. It could be something that you walk into a venue and you're like, fuck, you hate it.
I don't know.
So that's really the only two things then, is you like to be able to see the band from
I don't know.
anywhere?
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of things, but it's not like I don't go to the venues that I don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I think really big thing for me is the mosh pit area, okay? Because that's why I go to concerts most of the time, man. I'm not going to just stand there and look at the band.
I don't know, that's me. I don't really mosh that much anymore.
Yeah, but I'm saying strictly for me, like 89th is a problem because it has that drop down right there. That is dangerous as fuck. Dude, I have bust my ass on it too many times. I've only gone to that venue like 3 times and I've almost died every time I've gone.
That's weird. You're supposed to mosh down there.
But there's not enough space. It's only like 4 feet, dude.
It used to be the stage was on the other wall, so the entire thing was the same level.
So like that's one thing. Okay, I want a good pit area, which means a couple of things. It means I want the stage to be wide enough that a circle pit can be within the restraints of the width of it. Okay, so that way you're not displacing people too much away from being able to see the stage. I like the stage to be slightly elevated. At least like a foot, I would say. I don't want like a 4-inch curb. I want like a solid foot.
But you don't want no like.
Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it to be 10 feet in the air either.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck that shit.
So like the pit area and the stage is definitely a big deal for me. And I agree, man. I'm not a big fan of like the clean places. Like, I also don't like. I don't like big places. Like when we went and saw Mastodon.
Yeah,
I wasn't a fan of that venue at all.
Me either. I like it to be as personable as possible.
Yeah.
I want to connect with the band, even though they don't even know I'm there.
Yeah.
I want to connect with the band, like you could break that barrier anytime. It's like respecting that you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you could hop on stage and smack them in the face if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. But I also like it when it's dingier. I feel like the crowd is more intimate. Whenever you have a big fancy place, a lot more people who are just like casual music fans will show up.
Yep.
And like, I'm not trying to be gatekeeping or anything, dude, but I'm not. I have a problem with a lot of the casual metal guys because a lot of them that decide they want to get into the mosh pit, they don't know what they're doing, and they get in and they start throwing punches. And they start like actively trying to hurt people and starting fights, and it's a fucking bro. Like nobody's here for that shit.
Yeah.
I would rather fucking be in a pit with nothing but hardcore kids catching elbows 24/7.
Yeah, I know.
Than fucking have somebody actively. If you try to fucking hit me, I'm going to beat you to death.
Yeah, I know. That's assault, pal.
You're done.
You're actively trying to assault a human being.
And
it's not justified that you're in a musical concert.
No, and most 90% of people in a fucking metal crowd, if they see somebody doing that, they will jump on them. Dude, I have seen people get fucking stomped into the dirt at fucking festivals because they don't have any kind of decorum whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that shit pisses me off too.
But I think that's the thing, you know, whenever you have a more intimate place where the music is done, you know, it's I like 89th sucks, but it's also great, you know.
I had a lot of great times there when I was a kid.
Like,
but right now it's very different. It's not as good as it once was.
Which venues did you go to in Jax?
The only one I went to is that one that Yashira was running.
That was you guys were
with the pole.
Was it Archetype?
I don't know, but it has that pole in the middle of the pit.
Fuck, which one is that?
Oh my god!
I'm trying to remember because that's where I first saw. That's where I first saw them. Yeah, that's where I first saw Yashira. I was there. They opened, and then it was Crowbar, and then High on Fire. Amazingly stacked set, dude. I can't stand venues that have like poles in the middle. And stuff like
what
that.
is?
Like I understand
remove the pole.
I understand that you have to hold the roof
they
up.
Have to have.
I understand that. Yeah. Move the stage.
Move the stage.
Move the stage.
Like put a wall up to block the pole off.
Don't even put up a wall. Leave the pole there. Put the bar on the other side. People have to go past the pole to get to the bar. Mm-hmm. Put the fucking stage over there.
Yeah.
It's easy. There was a guy that got fucked when we were there. He ran into the fucking pole and his head was all fucked and he's just like, blah.
Yeah, dude. People are like putting you in the arm lock and you smashed right into the fucking pole. You're dead, man.
Dude.
That shit was wild.
Dude, one of my favorite venues was 1904. I really, 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 really loved it. And I think he just sold it. I think it's done. It's no more. And the reason that I loved it was how disgustingly grungy and intimate that it was.
Okay, so I found this new band and I've just not been able to get away from their sound. Honestly, it's taken control of my life. I listen to it more than I play Ark. It's ridiculous. Whoa. I mean, seriously, I'm like, what am I going to listen to today? And I'll just get on here. It's Like Roses, the band. I'll just get on here. Like Roses, Go to Song Radio. And it's every time it's the same song. It's just a fucking banger. You might not like it, though. It's like classic emo alternative. But they're kind of a smaller band now. They just kind of blew up and they're on tour right now. But they only have like 20 posts on the Instagram. You know what I mean? It's like they had 1,000 plays. Post one video of their music video, blew the fuck up. It's like 300,000 plays and shit. Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, just
they probably have a label.
Insane. I doubt it, honestly. I mean, the thing is to go independent now. No, I mean, most people don't use labels anymore, right?
I don't know, man. Seems like there's a lot more small labels are popping up. So I think
start a label.
I think the thing to do is go independent, but
let's do the PP Man label.
Let's do it, yeah. Come get signed to the Penis Poppin' Man.
Yeah. All I got to do is buy one of these and turn it into a venue. Easy. Now we got the label.
Yeah, just run it like the fucking DIY.
Okay, so it's called Splenetic by Like Roses, and I'm gonna skip. Okay.
I hate it.
What a fucking banger, dude. Okay, so first off, I'm really into that genre with a female vocalist. The male vocalist does not do it for me anymore. I don't know why, but so Sweet Pill's another one. Fucking great music.
So these are new?
It's a new band.
It's crazy because it really sounds like 2004.
Yeah.
They nailed it.
Oh, dude, they
nailed it.
Just perfect. And I think the female vocals just so fucking well, dude.
I think the drums were a little heavy in the mix.
Yeah?
Yeah, like if you play it back again when they're doing the impact. You hear it sounds like that the kick drum is hitting so hard that it's ducking all the other audio in the compressor. Listen to what it's doing to the guitar tone when the bass drum kicks. Yeah. There's like a suck when it hits.
You're insane to be able to hear that. Honestly.
But I think that's the only issue that I would say with that song that I have. I think that the kick, they either need to lighten up the comp on the total mix or they need to tone down the kick just a hair and boost the sub frequency so you still feel it, but it doesn't sound so much that it sucks the fucking guitar down. But that's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm in love with that song right now.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's like my number one played for a minute.
I don't think that I could listen to it recreationally, but
You
if
can
they
give it a listen and appreciate it. Probably,
if they fucking put it on a new Burnout soundtrack, I would fucking listen to it all day. Like, see, that's the thing. With this kind of stuff is getting popular again, this is the time for Burnout to come back.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Put out a fucking... Please.
Burnout what? Burnout what? What would they call it?
Nothing. Just Burnout. Just reboot the whole series.
Oh, shit.
Just
That'd
Burnout.
be cool. I liked Burnout. What was it? Burnout Revenge.
Revenge is amazing.
Is all of them where you could just knock cars off of the fucking track and kill them?
Yeah. I think that was kind of the whole point.
I loved it.
In the first Burnout
so
game,
good.
they had like setup ordeals. Like it was a blocked off street section where all the cars were in traffic and parked. And they were like, drive as fast as you can, destroy as many cars as you can. And then they also had races. But yeah, you could like just fucking knock somebody into a fucking other car.
And it slow-mos it and just and you're like, yeah!
Burnout Paradise is an actual masterpiece, dude.
Yeah, I loved them. And then it had the drift, or not drift line, the line behind the car.
Oh, the draft line.
The draft line.
Yeah. That's gone in later games.
Is it?
Yeah. But
it was good because it would like boost, you would give your car a boost.
They still
right?
have drafting, but it is not visible.
Okay.
It's more like a little more realistic, they're obviously the most unrealistic.
Yeah.
But who gives a fuck?
Dude, it was a fun game.
I still play it, dude. I downloaded Burnout Paradise on the Xbox because, it's the open world one.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best thing that they ever did. Why can't they just make another one?
Yeah.
It doesn't even need a story. Nobody gives a fuck about the story.
I just want to drive around and fuck around.
Yeah.
And then like do a race.
Literally, imagine if they did it, but they did it with like Forza Horizon physics engine and graphics.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It would be the perfect game.
Yeah.
But
give us a song of what you're listening to right now. I want to hear it.
So what are
you infatuated with?
I've been thinking about retuning one of my guitars to D standard instead of the C sharp that I normally play in, so I can learn some more Gojira songs. And the album that's always stuck out to me as like the best Gojira song album is From Mars to Sirius. This album does it for me.
Okay.
So, From Mars to Sirius, man, I don't know what it is about it. It's so disgustingly heavy when it's heavy, and it's so beautifully melodic when it's melodic. And I think that this is a really good example of that because it goes into this really heavy bit, and then they open it up. And I'll show you. I just love how it goes from really frantic and like punishing to that really slow and it's very atmospheric sounding chords, and it sounds like they have some kind of swirl thing going on. I don't know what it is. It might be a delay, might be just a normal chorus, might not even be anything. It might actually just be the two different guitars being slightly out of tune with each other that I'm hearing. But it's so fucking it's so good, and then it goes right back into that everything gets really compressed and tight for that and then you get the crazy harmonic bend.
I like their chugs are more like there's more tone in Gojira's stuff than there is in other stuff that I normally listen to.
Oh, they don't use normal power chords a lot is one of the things. A lot of the power chords that they use is where that instead of you going like, let's say it's 5-7-7 for your standard power chord, they'll do a 5-5-7. I don't know what you call it, but I know that the primary note stops being the note that you're playing on the low string and it becomes the second note because you're playing a first and a fifth, but then you're playing the fifth again an octave lower above it.
Okay, so it's the fifth. The root note.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a really weird, and it sounds massive. Sounds massive. But it's I think, a classic death metal thing, they really, because Gojira.
Well, technically, your root note would be the one, and then the one that you were saying is the one,
Yeah.
Is
But the thing
what is the 1 to the 5th? It would be the 5th.
Yeah, but here's what I'm saying though: is whenever it would be the 4th.
Fucking know.
It would be the 4th,
something like that.
But the thing is that whenever that you play it and you listen to it, the note that stands out the most prominently is that 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you try to play the bass line to that chord and you follow the root, it sounds wrong. But if you play the 4th, it sounds right.
Yeah, that's weird.
So that's why it's a really weird sounding. I've been experimenting with it when I'm writing and recording at the house. The one song,
I'll tell you what, you and I need to get into a music theory class.
I would love it.
Because just how they put it, it just made sense to me back in high school. It was just everything that the dude said. I was just like, whoa, that's awesome. And I just felt like I was able to write music.
I feel like it's nothing but math, really.
Well, it's math, but it's all, math really resonates with me in a lot of things.
Mm.
But anyway, it was also like, yeah, it's math, but it was also like, okay, if you switch this and you do this, then this chord that was this other chord, same exact notes, is going to sound completely different in the mix.
Yeah.
For you.
So like that's the thing about keys.
And it's going to change it's going to change it,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's what's so weird to me about like keys and stuff is because like let's say you have a C major chord, right? C major chord sounds like a C major chord. But it doesn't, depending on the context.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. My favorite thing to do when I was composing was the Picardy third. Like he taught us what it was, and then every single piece I wrote after that had a Picardy third. Had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, but I did and I did it at the end for most of them, and then there was one I did it in the middle, and then I did a key change in 2 bars, went back to the original key. Completely weird song. It's fucking crazy. Banger, though. It was a banger. There was just some of them that I wrote that were bangers.
Yeah, I've been trying to get into like composing, but all of my MIDI stuff for the violins and shit, it's so hard for me to.
You should get on Note Flight, man.
The thing.
Note Flight it's gonna be more like composing than
I don't know how to like
the MIDI.
I don't know how to write like bow slowly versus fast. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So
it's not gonna work on Note Flight either. It's like a free thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to figure out a program where I can do that because that's what pisses me off.
So what we would do is in the class, we would write the music how we want it to be played, and then we would write, here is gonna be this dynamic, and then you're gonna do a fucking I know all crescendos, decrescendos,
but
all that shit, and we would write it, and then we were all musicians, and then we would play.
Yeah. But if you look at a lot of sheet music, it'll have like P's or an F with like a little squiggle through it or all these little symbols. And those little symbols mean different things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know how to program that is what I'm saying. Like I know I could write it out.
The MIDI, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we would do it physically. Because in Note Flight, you can't really do it either. It does a piss poor job of it, at least.
That sucks because I'm trying to write stuff to accompany the music that we're working on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like a lot of the stuff that we do is really shitty, but it's still more dynamic than I anticipated when I go into it, right? Like a lot of the songs, I'm like, okay, this is going to be really easy for me to program some keys for, right? Nope, I almost always have to fucking record it and then go in and line it up manually.
That's also always, that's another thing that's great about a live setting is that you'll get the passion of the music.
Mm-hmm.
When they're playing it, they play it a certain way. They put it on the recording, and it's going to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I'm looking for demos right now. I'm not looking for fucking...
Yeah.
You know how much it would cost me to fucking... Do you know how many tracks are on each one of my songs? Dude, I got like 40 tracks. I got to track down a fucking keyboardist that can play that has a Mellotron and can do that. I got to find somebody who's got a Hammond that doesn't want $1,000 to come
Toto.
sit. Yeah,
just like hey Toto, you want to come on?
Like, hey, listen, I need...
We'll let you be on the pod for one recording session.
Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we'll let you.
We'll let you. It's a big privilege to be on here.
Yeah, you will get at least 12 viewers.
Yep. And I'll tell you something. When you're done, you're going to love it so much that you get in our fucking Patreon. I spend way too much time editing this bullshit when I could be doing music production. So pay me, guys. Get in the Patreon.
Pay him $1. Pay him $90. Get your checkbook out and fucking write a check for $200,000.
Right now, 3 monthly low payments, 3 payments. All right, $19.99.99. Okay, and just you're gonna get
99.
You're gonna get a necklace, and it's made out of my actual teeth, and in the center is gonna be all of the last 5 kidney stones I've passed solidified in a semen crystal, and that'll be all yours for 3 payments.
You wear it out.
$19.99.99.
Yeah. You wear it out to your to the ball with your girlfriend.
I had a great name for a band name.
Let's hear it. Was that it? God. Does your body ache? Bacon cream pies. In your mom's eyes. Bacon cream pies. All the time.
Everybody see my shoe?
I hate tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
Can't find it. I'm looking everywhere.
Thing, and it's not even true.
Please, I have to drive home.
I think about you, and I have to say
Have an edible
it was
earlier.
hard to leave you alone.
I think I'm gonna shit my pants.
Please, God, help me leave you alone.